Here we go. It's Sunday morning. It's 8:27 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11/10/2013. And for the MMTs who like trading the SPYs and our trader network worldwide, you can clearly see the big distribution day down here. One of the things I will tell you is that it went down 2.8 points on Thursday, and then Friday it rallied back up 2.46 points. One of the things I can clearly say is that we are in what we call an overbought territory on the SPY. And the SPY, unlike the S&P, it really tracks it. It's an ETF that can be traded intraday. And the thing that we're going to be focusing on is what that volume would look like breaking these major bull tops. On this weekly chart, what we're going to point out is what the weekly resistance looks like on the SPY. We're right up here at the very top. The total price movement on a weekly level that we can see here from the bottom up, we had a low of 174. The high was we opened at 176.69. The high was 177.64 and the low was 174.6. That's just that lower weekly level. It all happened in one day. But nonetheless, we are overbought on the SPYs on the weekly level. Unlike the daily level that we have here before us, is that you can clearly see that that one-day movement that we had was buying the dips at the 20-day simple moving average at 174.99 on the SPY. The 10-day simple moving average at 176.41, and we're slightly above it. What we will do is make this a greater looking bar. So any movement below the 10-day, and if we fall below the 20, the 50-day moving average would be support way down here at 171 in this wonderful bull run in the SPYs. That would be that lower support level. Of course, I have a trend line drawn right here in case it dips right below the 40-day moving average at 172.14. The 100-day simple moving average would be way down here, this line where the pointer is. It is 168.55. This is a counter trend. This was the distribution. This was the major top of resistance on the SPY. We're going to show the SPY on a 30-minute level so that the MMTs can see that on a 30-minute level, when we were oversold down here, this is where we wanted to buy it, because this is where that turn was going to take place. This is what we call a sell signal over here. When we dropped below the MACD, called moving average convergence divergence, we went straight down, which made shorting the SPY a great move. Once we reached that overbought level on a 30-minute level, that's 30-minute time frame, it was time to get net long. And then, as we can see, this is all of 11/8 right here on Friday. And that movement, once again, the low of that was 174 right here. This is where that buy was. The low was 174.85. And the high was 170. Well, the high here was 177.26. So if you're trading 1,000 shares, you can make some pretty decent money. Or even 500, or, we trade blocks of 3, 500, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, depending on what level of buying power that the MMT is using. Once again, I will be forthright. What you need to do is go to the free trial tab, click on free trial. Once you click on the free trial tab, get started. That's what you do. It's very simple. Go to trading, that's the home page. Open an account tab. You need trading capital? We'll be happy to give you trading capital. Open an account. It's very self-explanatory. Get started today. If your accounts are below $25,000, click and read and listen to the video. It's that simple. Once again, what I will say is that we're going to hit this top of wall of resistance. And so far, on a 30-minute level, we like 30-minute charts because they kind of guide us, when that oversold condition or overbought condition will happen. How to trade the SPY. The SPY has less volatility. You can have the stops in there, and you can make some pretty decent money based on the volume of your entries. And then knowing when to exit is the key. Right now, it looks just like the S&P 500. That's the wall of resistance on Monday on 11/11. Wow, 11/11, Veterans Day is coming upon us. So once we break up above that resistance level, it's all about what kind of volume it is. We can clearly see down here that this particular bar was huge green bar, and it was bigger. That meant that people were buying huge here compared to where the sell was over here when we started the last part of that selling bar. So learn how to trade the SPY. It's an ETF, Spider 500 ETF. It's a way to trade the S&P 500 with a lot less volatility. So you can trade it. It's got call options, it's got put options. One of the things that we can say is that if you want to go into the option market on the SPY, you certainly can. They have various different call strike prices, and they have various different put prices. Calls are going up in value, puts are going down in value. Once again, we would encourage you, if you want to learn that, it would behoove you to go to our options page. When you go to the home page, it's very simple. You go down here and you click on the SMF Options Exchange. Here, the market makers will call out the orders so that you can get the entries and the exits. Please read the page, listen to the videos, open an account is here as well, sign up for the free 5-day trial. There is a 1-day trial that you can take with us. If you're serious about what you're doing and you need some back-end management, you need some capital to go with it, then we're the perfect place for you.